What's up, everybody? Welcome to today's video. We are out here today at Buck Pond here in the Adirondack Park. Ava is with me, my father-in-law is with me. I decided to do a little video today on some springtime essentials that I like to bring with me whenever we're going on these adventures. You know, it's spring here. We're in the middle of May. These are items that I believe everybody should carry with them at all times if you're out adventuring, even if you're traveling in a vehicle. But when you're in those remote locations, these are my top essential items that I recommend you bring with you. With you. So first of all, we'll start with GPS devices other than a cell phone. Cell phones lose service, whatnot, so therefore it's always good to have some sort of device with you. This is the Garmin 67i. Don't need to go into a bunch of detail about that, but that is number one. All right. Number two, it is the start of tick season. This is the one that I recommend the most because you get the most bang for your buck. You can get this on Amazon for about 20 bucks. This is Sawyer. It's clothing and gear intense spray. Basically, you apply it, lasts up to 3 to 6 weeks, depending on how heavy the use is of those items. Spray it on regular clothing, spray it on tents, backpacks, all of your items to keep the ticks at bay. If you don't go with Sawyer's, I brought a couple others with me today. Repel with Deep Max is always a good one. If you're into more of the organic ones, you can go with Family Protection, the Natrapel tick and insect repellent. Lasts up to 12 hours. I've used all of these. I believe they all work. I don't believe that anyone's better than the other, but better to be prepared than not be prepared. So let's move in the easily accessible areas of the backpack. We'll start with that and see what I have. So number one, this outside pocket here, I have some essentials that I keep in a Ziploc bag. These ones that I keep in the Ziploc bag are things that I don't want to get wet. I always carry a pencil because no matter what the temperature is, a pencil is going to work. Not always the case with a pen, so I always have a pencil and a pen with me at all times. Backup lighters. I have 2 extras that I keep in here. I have a hard map of the area where we are, along with the guide to that map that goes with that map. Tells me a little bit more in detail stuff. If you need to know more about that, details, comment down below and check the description for that. I carry a log book with me as well, and just a regular reading book. You never know when you just might want to sit down, relax, and go ahead and just read in some of these spaces when you're traveling back here. And I keep these in here because obviously I wouldn't like any of those things to get wet. The logbook and the map are waterproof, fully waterproof. You can get those wet all you want. You can still write on them. The pages won't tear. It won't smear. The ink on the map still works, all that good stuff. So I keep this in my outer pocket, easily accessible if I need to get to my map right away, get to my book, get to my log, or I just want to quick sit by a fire and read for a little bit. So those are right there. Hey, you never know what your experience level is. You never know what somebody else's experience levels are. So therefore, I do carry with me, because I don't get a chance to do this all the time, a survival and outdoor handbook. Step-by-step bushcrafting skills. I got this one for $2.99. It is waterproof at Ollie's. If you don't know what Ollie's is, it's a chain store here in the upper Midwest and the Northeast. All kinds of stuff in here. You never know. If you're waiting for a rescue at some point in time, you may need some of this stuff, especially up here. We've heard stories there's 24, 48 hours before some people have been gotten to during rescues. So you never know. Carry this stuff with you, okay? And we'll go over the weight, because I know everybody's thinking, oh man, how much weight does this guy have? Blah, 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 you know, and we're going to lay all this stuff out. And when I lay it out and you look at it, and you're going to be like, no way, that's the weight. Okay. Actually, before I even go in there, there's an easier pocket to get to. So on my side pockets, I always carry water bottles, such as smart water, not because of anything other than my water filtration system fits on the top of this, so it makes it a lot easier to filter water. Go to this top pocket here. I'll just take out some things here. USB charging cables for my phone, for the Garmin GPS, a blanket, rescue blanket, survive outdoors rescue blanket. A ONN portable charger. Okay, these are very important. I can get almost 100 charges of my phone off of just the one charge of this. I'll put the link in the description. It'll have all the weights and stuff like that. You guys will be able to look at that. But I absolutely love this portable charger. I always keep up here my silverware. Makes it quickly accessible in case I'm injured in some way. I don't have to go digging for it if I need it to feed myself. My water filtration system. There's some more bends. Tick repellent. This is just another brand. 550 cord. If you don't know what 550 cord is, it's an invaluable asset, especially out in the woods. This is a Ben's invisible net for mosquitoes, black flies, mayflies, all that stuff that we have up here in the North Country. And one more USB charger, always rules of two. My filtration bag. And that's it up there with a little bit of TP. Okay. Open this up here. I got a few things up here because it is this time of year. Right now we're only 50 degrees. Sorry about the birds if you can hear all that. I'm not sure what's going on there. All right. Some hot hands. Always carry at least one pack of these with you, because temperatures can get cold enough that you will need them. An extra knife. I carry this knife in my pack. I have a knife on my side that clips to me, but always an extra knife, and it is in my pack. Electric hand warmers. Okay, these electric hand warmers are also dual battery chargers, portable chargers. I don't even remember what kind these are, to be honest with you. But these ones, I'll leave the link below, and you can actually charge your phone and accessories with these as well. And for the weight, you'll see. I always carry orange marking tape. Okay, this is very easily visible in the woods. If you're in the woods and you need to mark something, whether it be your location or something for someone to find you, this stuff right here, it's so cheap. You can get it at Walmart. Okay. Trash bag. Okay. All right. And then we'll go into the main. Oh, well, let me show you this. So I keep little doggy bags with me as well that I can carry out. Okay. And can also, in a case where I would to use them, would be able to use them as well. Nifty little tip there, folks. So we go in my bag. Portable dog dish for Ava. Set that right there. Sleeping pad. Blow up sleeping pad. Hammock with rain fly and mosquito and all that good stuff protection with all the straps and everything. Never know where you will need to seek shelter. My Jetboil with all of its components inside, except the fuel. The fuel I keep right here because this one is obviously bigger than what fits inside. I want to make sure I have plenty to use if I need it in an emergency situation. I'm only here today. I have 3 dehydrated meals. One day, and I have 3 dehydrated meals. This right here. Okay. This one, the entire container is 850 calories. This one, the entire container is 360 calories. This one, the entire container is 410 calories. This is Good to Go. If you don't know a lot about Good to Go, I suggest look into them. I'll leave their link below. They do a lot of good for the world and nature and all kinds of stuff. So look that up. This one is just Backpackers Pantry Pad Thai with chicken. That one is very good. All right. Another emergency blanket. Always have a spare. I have a raincoat. Okay, there's all of that. In this pocket over here, easily accessible, is hydration. Noon Sport, if you don't know a lot about them, I suggest check them out. I also have some of the quick sugar pouches by Goo. Keep those in an outer accessible pocket. Also, electronics are known to fail. Okay. Headlamp, just in case, never know, with extra batteries. A whistle. And good old trusty compass. Listen, I got my compass training from the military and sniper school and a couple other things. Condensed sniper school, not the big one. So we don't even need it. I mean, nothing special. I went to sniper school for different reasons. So anyways, learn how to use the compass and get yourself a quality compass. You may need that. I already said the whistle here. That was also in an easily accessible pocket. And some sort of multi-tool. All right. This one, pliers. There's a cutter in there. There is screwdriver heads, Phillips and flathead. There is, I'm trying to remember what all is with this one. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So close this up. And there is a serrated knife on there. And it clips to your body or a belt loop. So you should always have that. Okay. And I believe that's it. That's what I'm carrying with me. One thing I don't have, which I probably should, especially this time of year, would be some sort of tarp. That way I could preferably keep my hammock and all that stuff super dry, just in case there is some sort of leak or seam issue or something like that. And then obviously right now my sleeping gear is underneath the back seat of my truck. A sleeping bag and pillow, inflatable pillow, and a blanket is what you need. So this is what I carry with me on just an adventure like today, because you never know what we may need out here in the wild. All right, so now I'm just going to throw all of this back in the backpack here, and we'll get your weight. So once we get the weight, you'll understand like what you think is a lot really is not. This stuff was all up top, but like I said, I'm just going to throw all this right back in the bag. That way we can get a weight once everything's in there. And I did have the waters in this bag as well, so I will make sure that those are in there. All of this. I don't want to put my silverware down in the bottom of the bag, so I will put that back up top. That's in there. This rain jacket. This survival book. Water 1. Water 2. I did have the Ben's bug spray in there. Here's my silverware, so I'll just put that right here for now. And we'll get this weight on this, and we'll see where we're at. Blocking myself here. My backpack is an Osprey Kestrel 48. Is the one that I like to use. It's good for about 2 to 3 days if I was hiking the backcountry up here and actually going to stay overnight for 2 nights. So I could get 48 hours out of this setup that I use. That's in a different video, so look for that to come out here soon. This backpack also does have, which I almost forgot, a rain fly in the bottom of it that comes with it right there. And I also have straps, just basic straps. You never know what you may need a strap for, and you can also use these for a tourniquet if need be, which leads me also to the next question. I have a 2025 Toyota Tacoma, and they come with a med kit that is also underneath my back seat. So let me show you what my backpack weighs. It's just a fish scale here. I will hook it on here and power this on. There we go. Zeroed out. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's zeroed out. Now I'm going to just pick this bad boy up. And we are at 22.12, 22 pounds, 12 ounces. Okay. Some may say that is heavy just based off of what I have. If you're a ultralight hiker, yes, it's heavy, but do you have everything you need to survive if you were in fact in need of a rescue? That is my key. All right, if you're going for 1 day, you need to pack for 2 days. If you're going for 2 days, you need to pack for 4 days, right? Those are your minimums as far as I'm concerned. That'll help you in case you have to wait for a rescue. Now, if you're a medium weight hiker, those are usually the 22 to 35 pound backpacks, and then you get into the 30 to 45 backpacks for the extreme heavyweight achievers. You know, I mean, I don't blame them. Some of that though can be reduced through some of the equipment that we actually buy and use. You know, I use the Jetboil. Do I have an actual cooking system? No, I don't. Dehydrated food. You can pack oats, which are really light, so you can pack a lot of those, which has a lot of protein, some carbs, all that good stuff. And then we can get into that stuff later. But 22.12, right? That is without a bear canister. And here in upstate New York, if you're in the High Peaks region, you have to have a bear canister if you're staying overnight to store all your food and your toiletries in that smell. So that's where I'm at. This is what I carry. This is what we're doing. Stay with us. We got a bunch of more videos coming here soon. Doing the Overland build on the Toyota Tacoma, which we're right here. I don't have anything on it yet. Nothing. I got a roof rack coming, a bed rack, a new top oak tent. All these videos are coming here soon. Stay with me. Don't forget to subscribe, like the channel, leave us a comment below what you think about today's video, and we will see you soon. Nicole's recovered from her surgery. Time to get camping.